All right, guys, so I am going to have a practice problem here in a second. This is going to be the first practice problem for our tournament. But before we do that, I wanted to go over one that was in the qualifier that I know some of you are curious about. So it said there's a number, it's to the third power, and they want that number to be something that's in the 9,000s. Okay, so there's only one number that could be. So if you put this in your wait, they didn't specifically say that. They said that's 4 digits, okay? But then they said there's a 9 in the thousands. So that's how we know it has to be in the 9,000s, right? So what does the third power mean? Well, 3 times 3 times 3 would be 3 to the third power. 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27. So obviously we're nowhere near. 10 to the third power would be 10 times 10 times 10. 10 times 10 is 100. 100 times 10 is 1,000. Okay, so we're getting closer. So actually, but if you have a calculator, which you can on this problem, you just keep typing in, okay, 11 to the third power, 12 to the third power. So here's my calculator. So I would say, okay, 10 to the, by the way, this button right here, you can move it up, put it to the third power. I call that the to button. So 10 to the third power is 1,000. Let's try 15. Let's bump it up there. 15 to the third power, 3,000. We're not there yet. So let's try 20 to the third power. Oh, 8,000. We're getting close. 21 to the third power. Boom, there it is, 9,261. So the answer had to be 21. Okay, now so for our first problem though, it says calculate 1/3 minus 1/6 plus 1/9 minus 1/18. So the thing you got to remember here is, what do you have to do before you can add or subtract fractions? So I'll pause it here, or you pause it for a second if you know how to do this. Work it out. Well, if you're back with me now, okay, so you have to have a common denominator. The bottom number has to be the same before you can add or subtract fractions. So we got to find a number that 3, 6, 9, and 18 all go into. Well, does 3 go into 18? Yes. Does 6 go into 18? And does 9 go into 18? Yes. So we can change all these to be out of 18. Sorry, it's hard to do this and hold my phone. I need my... so this last one was already 18ths, so we're not changing it at all. It's going to stay 1/18. I don't have my holder today. So how do you get from 3 to 18? Times 6. So whatever you do to the denominator, you have to do to the numerator. So 1 times 6 is 6. See, a lot of kids get confused though. It's going to work out that it's whatever you multiply because these are all ones. But normally if there's any other number there, it's going to be that times whatever that number is. So it's not going to be just the number you times. But 6 times 3 is 18, so 1 times 3 is 3. 9 times 2 is 18, so 1 times 2 is 2. So now this problem should be a slam dunk. So 6 minus 3 is 3, plus 2 is 5, minus 1 is 4. So we get 4/18. Let me just double check that. 6 minus 3 is 3, 4, 5, minus 1 is 4/18. But guess what? They're not going to like that answer because all math count answers need to be in simplest form. So we can divide both of these by 2 because it's even. And we get 2/9 as our final answer. 2/9. Okay. Let me give you one more that I won't answer on this video. I'll wait till another video to answer, but let's get you that one. It's kind of a long one. An Uber charges $1.50 plus 35 cents per 1/8 of a mile. The distance from the hotel to the airport is 15.75 miles. 2 passengers are going to evenly split the fare. How many dollars will each passenger have to pay? express your answer to the nearest hundredth. So go ahead and give that one a try, and then I'll answer it on the next video.